I'm Spencer Carroll.
And I'm Gabby Andrews, in for David Wallace this week.
Welcome to this week's edition of News Flash.
Last Friday, St. Aloysius celebrated homecoming with an alumni fall fest, a win over Clinton Christian, and one of the most exciting homecoming dances we've had in years.
We also crowned a new homecoming queen, Elizabeth Terrio, during halftime at the football game. Our reporters caught up with her just moments after being crowned.
Crowned homecoming queen.
I was in a lot of shock. I'm just really honored that everybody voted for me. It's really
I made it just in time.
Congratulations, Lizzie, and thank you to the SGA and their sponsors for organizing such a fun week for the Flashes family.
On Wednesday, St. Al hosted a college and career fair for all juniors and seniors. It was a great turnout, and we'd like to thank all those who helped organize the event for our school.
This Friday, we encourage everyone to come out and cheer on the Flashes as they travel to Capaya Academy. The pep rally will be at 2:15, so let's throw back the Colonels as we cheer on our team with a 90s-themed pep rally.
The PSAT will be Wednesday, October 13th, for all sophomores and juniors. Good luck to these students as they prepare for the next step in their future.
It's time to sign up for Spooky Sprint. Come join the fun in the 1 mile fun run, 5K run or walk, and then stick around for food or games. Participating students may receive service hours and will get to participate in the color run Friday, November 5th.
Next we have Rachel Dahl with our Teacher of the Week.
This week's Teacher of the Week is Brian Blanche. He teaches honors physics and is a retired engineer. Both his children graduated from St. Al, and his wife, Kathy Blanche, teaches at St. Francis. We are happy to introduce you to him today. So when did you first start teaching?
I started teaching here in 2008, full-time for 1 year, and then part-time after that. Went back to Grand Gulf Nuclear Station and retired. And then every other year when a teacher leaves or we don't have someone to teach science, they'll call me up. Typically what they do is they go through a long list of this teacher, this teacher, this teacher, Quasimodo, let's try the Hunchback of Notre Dame, oh, let's go with Mr. Blanche. So then they call me up and say, could you please come help us out and come teach? So typically just sporadically after that.
What is your favorite experiment to do with your physics class?
Ooh, one y'all haven't seen, one you haven't seen. Pushing the car is pretty cool, but it's involved. It'd have to be dropping the egg on the teacher. Wait, for my favorite or your favorite?
Your favorite.
Well, getting eggs dropped on me obviously is not my favorite one, right? I like shooting rockets, that's pretty cool. Most of them, the cool part is just seeing make sure I get the right word, and Miss Meeks is gonna send me the letter saying, use the word incorrectly. Let's see, it would be ineffable. That moment of just joy when you see the students, the light bulb comes on, and you're saying, oh, this is really cool. Because a lot of students have never launched rockets and such. But the dropping the egg on it is really cool because then you get to see your kinematics equations for free fall and me walking, and it actually works. So I would say, just to wrap it up, I like the rockets, and you guys are most likely to like the egg drops.
Thanks. And now to Christine with our special interest story for the week.
Thanks, Rachel. The ways me and my family kept busy during quarantine was by bathing the dogs,
You didn't get her head at all.
and I do that last.
She does always freak out. Oh. Hey, Keisho. Keisho, hey. Look right there, huh?
Going fishing, cooking.
Now, some people like to use Pam or vegetable oil when they're cooking their steaks in their pan. Y'all got it wrong, it's butter. But we gotta melt the butter, so while we wait for our pan to heat up, we hydrate. Ooh. Ooh-wee. Smells good, I tell you what, boy. Now, most important part of this is coming. The taste test, but I want them to cool down for a little second. We might have a special guest to come taste test with us here. Dad, you want to come taste test some backstrap? Alright, we got a special guest coming in. Well done. Not my favorite, but you know.
Have you tried it yet?
Nope.
Delish. You know what they say? Put it on a cracker.
Put that on a cracker, dude!
And scrolling through TikTok. Now onto Will with sports.
Thanks, Christine. The Flashes football team captured their second win in a row for homecoming. They beat Clinton Christian by a score of 29-0 to give them their first district win. They hope to continue to ride this success as they travel to Copiah Academy tonight. The cross-country team ran in the Cathedral Invitational on Monday. Samantha Edwards placed 3rd overall, and Hendrix Eldridge placed 4th overall in the varsity girls division. They will have plenty of time to prepare for the state meet on October 25th. The JV football team played Riverfield Academy at home this past Thursday. Their last game of the season will be next Thursday as they travel to Cathedral. The second annual Senior Slow Pitch Co-Ed softball game was a huge success. It was a fun night for everyone who was involved. That's all for this week. Now to David with the weather. David?
Thanks, Will. As y'all know, I'm David Wallace with your weekly weather report. This weekend, it's going to be sunny with highs in the 90s and lows in the mid-60s. Moving into next week, it will be mostly cloudy with small chances of rain with highs in the 90s and lows in the mid-70s. That's your flash weather. I hope everyone has a great time this weekend and stays safe. Now on to Rachel with the saint of the day.
Today's saint of the day is Saint Pelagia of Antioch. She was a wealthy woman living in the city of Antioch in the 4th century when she decided to give up all her worldly possessions and spend the rest of her life living as a hermit in a cell on the Mount of Olives. And now for this week's fun fact. Napoleon Bonaparte was 5 feet 6 inches tall, which was actually average height for his time. And I'm only 3 inches shorter, so really I'm not that short. And now back to Spencer and Gabby.
Thanks, Rachel. That's all the time we have for you today. Don't forget, we have Monday off, so have a great long weekend. This is Spencer Carroll.
And this is Gabby Andrews. Stay safe out there, Flashes. Thank you for tuning in to this week's report.
We'll see you next week for another News Flash.